the neuron is, we're going to have sort of a canonical neuron. This is the onion neuron. So there's going to be a soma. Does anybody know what the name soma means? Body. Yeah, it's the body of the neuron. That's the soma, and then there's going to be dendrite. Does anybody know what the term dendrite means? Tree. That's right. So it's sort of the tree, and then coming out the bottom. Does anybody know what this is called? The axon. Yeah. Is it right up on the? So the brain, the neurons in the brain communicate within the cell using electrical signals. They use pulses of electricity, and you probably have all heard of these called action potentials. And the action potential will start and propagate down the axon. And at the end of the axon, there's these things which release neurotransmitters. And so we will, in 2 lectures, really go through the details of the synapse and how it works and how that mechanism works. But it releases neurotransmitters, which then drift and diffuse across a synapse. And on the other side of the synapse are little protein receptors, and those protein receptors are little channels, and they open and close when they get, and those are called ligand-gated ion channels. So the ligand is the neurotransmitter. And then the ions flow into the cell and trigger a little bit of a voltage change, which then goes down and at some point lets that postsynaptic cell decide whether to so we will always label guys as we have one neuron here which is synapsing onto another neuron. So this is the synapse. Does anybody know where the term synapse comes from? We're getting more and more esoteric. So synapse means clasp, I think. And so it's sort of the connection between the 2 cells. So you have a presynaptic cell over here, and it's dendrites. And so this cell is the presynaptic. Neuron, and this guy here would be the postsynaptic neuron. So one is sort of the sender of the information, the other is the receiver. These are synapses are like diodes. They really only mostly go in one direction. You'll find there's actually a little bit of feedback, and there's special neurotransmitters